Hey there, this is Spencer Bowen from the American Institute of Mathematics, and in this video, we're going to be looking at the activity called Witches Cauldrons. Now, this is a problem I first saw on the website mathpickle.com, so when you're done with this video, feel free to check them out for this and a bunch of other fun math puzzles. Now, these are Google Drive slides that we're unable to edit. To fix that, we need to first go to File, Make a Copy, and click Entire Presentation. We're going to do this so we can make our own copy of this activity. I'm going to call mine My Copy of Witches Cauldrons, and I'm going to save it to my drive and hit OK. After just a couple seconds of loading, you're going to see the title of your new Google Drive slides on the top of your Internet tab, and then everything else looks about the same. These are made so that you can't edit any of the text or images. The only thing we're going to be able to edit or play with are going to be these green number counters, which I can click, drag, and drop to move wherever I want. Now that we're comfortable with this, let's get started with the first problem on the next slide. As always, instructions are on the left-hand side. And to get started with this first problem, we're going to start with the number 1, and we get to place number 1 in either of our two cauldrons. I'm going to move it right here. Number 2, I'm going to go ahead and place in this cauldron. Let's see, 3, I'm going to maybe place right here. And 4, I'm going to place in this cauldron as well. Now, here are the rules for this problem. If any two numbers in one of our cauldrons adds up to another number, they're going to bubble up, and cause an explosion, which resets all of our cauldrons and forces them to empty them out. So since 1 plus 3 adds up to 4, they bubble up and explode, and we have to empty everything out and start over. So I'm going to move all of these back to start. Now, we have a bunch of counters here, and we want to see what's the highest number we can get to using this pattern so that we can get all of our numbers into cauldrons. Again, we start with number 1, and then we place 2, 3, 4, and so on. If at any point two of our numbers in a cauldron add up to another number in the same cauldron, then you have to bubble up, explode, and start over. Now, you might not be able to use all of these numbers. Our goal here is to figure out what is the largest number we can place into the cauldrons using this pattern. When you're done with problem 1, we can make things a little bit harder in problem 2, where we add a third cauldron. The question now still being, what's the largest number we can fit into these cauldrons using this same pattern? We have a few harder questions after that. You can go ahead and see what happens when you have, instead of 1 or 2 numbers that you're adding, you add 3 numbers together. Or if you look on our last slide, it's a harder challenge for maybe our middle school or high school students. We're going to try to figure out a mathematical expression for what's the largest number you can place in your cauldrons, depending on your original starting number. For this activity and a bunch of others, you can go ahead and check mathcommunities.org. We're currently adding new activities every week.